So I haven't did a live uh like stream except for toys in a while. So like today, oh, so I haven't did a live in a long while. So I better check to make sure the volume's mic and everything else. Let's see. Let's go here. There's nobody in here right now anyway. So oh, one person. So I wanted to make sure my mic was working. So so I wanted to make sure my mic was working. Things working out. I'm going to customize today. I'm going to be working on a Hawkman, and I'm using uh, a spirit from JoJo Classified series. This I got in a random's weapon box. I think it's a He-Man at Masters Universe axe. That's going to be his axe. I'm going to paint that. These wings come out for a dollar store unicorn, and then I got a bunch of just random assortment of fodder from somebody that was DC comic stuff because I'm in kick of making DC comic stuff with Marvel size like legends and shit. It's a Hawkman, and it just had this mask. It had been tore off the original head and the belt, and then the part of the backpack. So I'm going to paint up all the individual stuff first, and then I will start working on getting it all together because I haven't decided yet whether I'm going to put the backpack on there or not. I might. It just depends. And then the wings I got to paint. So got my glue gun ready. Got everything turned on. Turn on my glue gun. I'm not sure whether I'm going to super glue these on. First thing I gotta do is trim out a little bit so I can get that going. But yeah, I've been on a kick a little bit lately of doing, especially like Green Lanterns, but some other people like Batman, which there's a Hill vs. Metal card on the Batman I made. That's one of our Legends size. And then some others. So these wings I think will go good on the back. I'm probably not super glue on there though. And other stuff. So time for me to get super glue all over me as I work on shit. Take that off there. Okay. So the first thing I'm gonna do, but that's alright. I'm gonna start painting, and I'm going to use this head, which I think is really great. This whole overall, this JoJo Classified Spirit is one of my favorite classifieds that come out with so far, and I got two of them. This one was on sale, and I already used the extra Hawk that come with this one, and I got that with my custom Peacemaker that I made, which you can find a video on here. Also, for that custom Peacemaker I made. But I'm going to paint up these individual things. First, let me grab my metallic yellow, because I think that's going to be, like, I ain't going to paint the whole thing with that color, but I think if I use, oh, wrong one. Yeah, I think if I use that metallic a little bit when I finish it off, it'll look cool. And then, yeah, I like a lot of the metallic colors of those paints that I bought, and they look pretty cool. But let me pull up some Hawkman photos real quick. Let's see, just images. I'm going to do I haven't decided whether I'm going to leave the pants this color and paint this green. I'm probably going to paint this green, the blue on, since he's not like the bare chested one, which I might try to find me a strap for this. So I think about doing a shirt to get that green and yellow look of the classic one, which has some red in it too. I think this is going to end up being the green part of it. And then I might do his gloves and his gauntlet, his we call it falconer gauntlet. But yeah, I think that's what I'm going to be painting all this stuff. So let me plug in some things. Yeah, I got my glue gun. I'm going to leave this the same color because it looks good. I might dry brush brown over it and stuff like that. But that's basically what I'm going to do with these wings is dry brush a little bit of a brown on them. And then I'm going to probably do some little bit of dry brushing of black on that to give it a little bit of color on it too. Yeah, I might dry brush some red for blood also. So, yeah. So, time to get started. Good brush. So I'm doing dry brushing mainly for first little bit. Let me find some. I was looking for something to. No matter how hard I try to get all my stuff together when I'm getting ready to do something, I can't always do classes. But yeah, I'm just gonna put a little bit of okay, starting with the brown. I think there might be a slight delay in it. I hope it's something okay. It was earlier when I tested it. Brown on that. Get most of that off the brush. Almost all of it. Dry brushing on the wings. Just to bring out those details. Not bad. Just go up a little bit of wings here. Oh, pretty good. I want to add some different colors to this. It already looks a lot better. One second. I have to do the inside of this again. Makes that stand out a lot better. I think dry brushing is one of the first techniques when you're learning to do some stuff that you're like, oh, that makes stuff so much better when you dry brush it. I think it's just one of those one of the first things you do, and it's like, oh, that's really cool. Like, that actually makes stuff look good. I learned something. That type of reaction. Plastic on this thing doesn't take to it as well. I'm probably going to add some red to the dry brushing on this. And then probably paint the handle to make it look more like metal. Also. Do a little bit of dry brushing on the head piece. Just a little. If I get some of those cracks and crevices. That's all that. So I'm just going to do a different color. Darker, just like black. Gray underneath. Yeah, I think I will do a little bit of gray in it. Yeah. Things working out. I'm going to customize today. I'm going to be working on. Sorry, that just popped up. I was like, what? The sound all of a sudden come on. Or back now. So yeah, this is some gray I'm going to use. Try to brush a little bit of that on there. Let that add something else to it. Try to do it down motion. I think that's working. Yeah, I think overall that's a lot better. I got this camera like originally, and I was like, when I was looking for a webcam, and this one was supposed to be like, oh, the best one that autofocus. No, it's not. Because it doesn't really autofocus hardly at all, actually. The wings look good. As it connected, like right here where it connects. That was where it was coming. This one. For the heck of it. So yeah, like Hawkeye isn't like Hawkman isn't like one of my favorite DC characters by a long shot. But he is a character I like, and when I mean, the head's what would mainly make me do it, because I got that get your fodder. I was like, oh, I could stick it on a figure, so it would be easier for me to do a custom of it that way. And of course, I'm not going to finish this today, but I just want to jump on and do a live. Well, I haven't really did it, so get some practice in doing it. red in different places. Like a warrior's axe, so it should have some blood on it. Especially around the edges. I think that looks good. Darker green. That's what I'll go for with the jacket. I mean the shirt on him. Right to that one. I got this uni mug at Books Million. Always surprised they're still open. But it's looking super on sale. I got it for like $2. So that was really cool. I normally don't keep like having a brush. I mean water thing nearby. I am an idiot who has this. I'll let you over there. Now the paint. This. I'm gonna pop the head off while I do this just in case. I thought about getting rid of the gloves. At least like maybe have it on this arm. But they look pretty cool like this. So I'm gonna leave them. I gotta paint the top part in green. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the boots. I don't know if I'm gonna do a green for the boots or a different color. I don't think Hawkman has a specific boot color. Does he? Yeah, it looks like it's yellow. Like looking through a bunch of pictures by Rob Liefeld, I can't find freaking feet anywhere. Yeah, I think they're usually yellow, so I'm probably gonna do that with those two. So I got my basic and my neon yellow. So green. All mixed up. I need to get me one of those little mixers. All that stuff. That's good. Yes, here it's done. This is what needs to be done. Everything else is basically done. I found this at the dollar store too, and it's gonna be like the big green lantern. Lantern. I'm gonna paint it up for that. What do we have to do for brush? My light hits it out since I. So like I said, I love this Spirit. I mean, Spirit's one of my favorite shows, period. But they did such a good job with this. I think the battery's fading on my headlamp. I'll have to replace that. Quick first coat of green on here. I wish they paint belts. Like, sometimes they do such a good job doing details like buttons and stuff, but they hardly ever paint the belt a separate color. Am I going to do it? Probably not, but doesn't mean I don't wish they did. I mean, the only time I really went out of my way to paint a belt was on my Batman custom. Because it's just a utility belt. You have Batman with a utility belt. And that's another one where I thought about putting even this Hawkman figure belt. I thought might look good on that Batman, but then I decided to just keep it as simple as I could. And I just used the belt that came on that figure. Just tried to give it a little bit of a yellow look when I painted it originally. And I know I've had people comment on stuff like his rank on it. Like, a lot of times I just paint over those, but yeah, I know I could probably take it off and stuff, but you put some good layers on there and it's not going to really show up that much. Another reason why I tend to just record videos and post them when I do customs is like when you start working on something, you really don't talk as much as you would normally. I'm a person that does podcasts and I don't really talk that much. And you can find all our podcasts on tenuniverse.blogspot.com. You can find a link on their YouTube. Most every post has a link to it. Yeah, got all kinds of different podcasts. A lot of my podcasts are designed by either I do them to talk to people about certain stuff, or I do it to get that person to talk about some other stuff. Like when I was doing regular Cosplay Lighthouse, which was one of our podcasts, it's because I was so into cosplay at the time that I went to talk to people about it. And I was seeing so many freaking talented people. I was like, how do they do this crap? I want to talk to people about how they do this stuff. Such good artists, like making things. And I hope to get back to that series. Like a lot of stuff in life, definitely a lot more important stuff. Cosplay was affected big time by COVID. And a lot of cosplayers that I used to talk to pretty regularly moved out of the state when Universal and Disney basically were like, fuck our employees, we don't give a shit. Like, you don't understand how many of those employees left Florida. The really good ones that really loved working at Disney and Universal. Well, I don't know, some paint down in I even thought about doing a jetpack because I know there's Hawkmans that are really like jetpacked, and I think that's what that's supposed to be actually. Like I said, I'm not a huge reader of Hawkman. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but there's like thunder outside. So I might have to cut this stream short. Actually, crap. I know it's rare in the great scheme of things for stuff to get destroyed these days for the surge protectors and stuff. can also use my computer to make mine anyway, so not just for fun stuff like this. So I need a different brush. I need a dipped one. Let me go inside this collar. I really don't mind this red. This is going to be the first coat on this anyway. Like, I don't mind the red shirt that's under there. Oh, yeah. Trying to get really quiet doing something. Doing these inside like things on the shirt. Oh, actually, that's a pretty big spot there. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to cut the stream short because lights are flickering. So far, it looks pretty good though. I have to do another coat of it. So I'm probably going to cut this stream in a couple minutes at 30 minutes, but I think so far it's turning out pretty good. So, yeah. So I'll probably finish this up, and then I'll, like I said, go to 10universe.blogspot.com for all things 10 universe, and you can find, like, when I post the other stuff up with this, I'm sure I'll make a video of this, but sorry to make it so short, but I gotta get off here because it's morning. So, bye. Have fun, everybody.